So now you guys get this here because I came across something that really caught my attention. And it deals with work friends are crucial for your health. Only 20% of US adults say they have a best friend at work. That's just sad. 20%. Oh gosh. And they are also saying, it's when you get support, social support in the workplace, and it's great for your health and well-being, and not just for your emotional health and your mental health, but it also boosts your internal health because you have less risk of burnout, a better judgment, you have fewer traumatic experience, and the list goes on and on. So, fellas, I have to ask you this here. Are you in agreement with work friends are crucial for your health? What do you think?
Yeah, but I also believe I will disagree
Okay.
where we talk about emotional and mental, right? Because I do believe that that kind of harnesses on that exact thing, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
emotionally and mentally, we spend a lot of our time with those people. like
Yeah.
that's a fact, right? Like right now, depending on where you are in your life, you got friends from school, but then like life happens and those people wither away. So if they're not your best friend by the time you graduate, they're not your friends anymore. You may have them on social media, but they don't know what's going on with you. They don't know that you're struggling. They don't understand that life is life thing. You know what I mean? With your work friends, a lot of it is compatibility because number one, you work at the same place. Number two, 9 times out of 10, you're having that same conversation of where your life is at or where you want to be or what you want to do if you decide you don't want to spend time more time at that job and you guys grow a connection that for me sometimes outstreams the job. You know what I mean? Like we're both
Yeah.
quit, but you and I have not created a friendship, and I think mentally and emotionally it makes us better. You know what I mean? Not just when you think about internally is mentally and emotionally. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
two in one. So I do believe that it's important and it's imperative to have work friends.
Okay. Okay. I feel you on that. TJ, what about you? Are you in agreement with this?
Yeah, I gotta agree because the only reason because I'm still in school, as everybody may know,
Yeah.
and like Courtney said, you have school friends, but when if you graduate and they're not with you, they're not knowing what's going on with you.
Yeah.
You might have, like you said, you might have them on social media, but they don't know what's actually mentally, physically going on with you. Then they're not your friends at that point. I think everybody needs some friends. But we're speaking at work here. We're speaking at work. You, yeah, I believe that 20%. Okay, wow, that's a little bit of
Yeah.
percent. I think you should have more. Okay, I think you should have friends at work only because um you don't want to work in a place where you feel that you're disliked or you just don't feel comfortable. When I like to work, I like to communicate. I like to say, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, Damien. Hey, Courtney. How y'all doing?"
Yeah.
When we come in here to work, when we're filming the show right now, when we came in here to work, we're like, "Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up?" You don't. Okay. This is our one. This is our one. Uh, you should be able to have friends, but not a large group. Does that make sense? A
I
large
agree.
group, a large group of friends can, I believe, put too much on you. You know,
Yeah, you
yeah,
should because I say this all TJ, I got you on this because I say this all the
yeah,
time onto the show. You gotta because with me in my circle, I have the people that I trust the most. They trust me, they understand me, I understand them as well. You gotta have those types of people that are there for you because you have some so-called best friends who act like they're your best friends, but really eternal, in the long run, when something bad happens in your life or whatever, uh, where are they at? Where are they at? See that kind of flips because that doesn't work with me. That doesn't work with me. But with TJ, going back to what you were saying, I quite disagree on what you were saying about because you were saying something about you gotta have work friends, for them to, to like you and stuff like that. Well, I have to say this, there are gonna be some people who are just gonna dislike you. That's just part of life.
Oh
It
yeah,
is,
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
it's because not everybody we come in contact with is not going to like you. I have experienced that, and I question myself all the time. It's like, okay, but I came to realize that it's just part of life. Not everybody's going to like me because of my personality, this and that. So it's just work 20%.
That's
That's
low.
bad. That's yeah.
That's
That's real low, especially, I think I have been working since the dark ages, right? And so I think I want to say since I was 14, I have been working. And I'm in my 30s now, and I realized that a lot of the people who are in my life right now are people that I work with. Like the people that I went to college with, the people that I went to high school with. Yeah, I may say hi to you from time to time, but the people on the journey with me now who are in my circle now, 9 times out of 10, we've worked together and we created a bond outside of the job. Now, I did agree with Tito when he said you don't want to be friends with everybody at work because there are just some people who are not there to be your friends. They're there as informants, right? And they're willing to shout you out to the manager or shout you out to corporate as soon as things don't go their way. But I do believe that having those friends creates a confiding spirit in you that you may not have had prior to. And I feel like you need people that you can confide in that work, especially when you're going through, right? Especially when you're in a place where you have nobody else to talk to. You need to
Yeah,
have someone in your corner who understands you, right? And can relate. And a lot of times it's not your aunt or your uncle. When you go home, you
yeah,
can't talk to them about work. They don't know what the hell you're talking about. They don't know. What do you mean? What
exactly.
like Damien's job? What do you mean the kids get on your nerves? I don't work there. I don't know. I can't empathize. You know what I mean? So
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, it was a good job, gentlemen. Speaking, I couldn't even speak on that. It was just
you're okay.
okay.